An awareness event on the interlink between the debt crisis and the climate crisis was recently organized by global Justice Sheffield, where Jubilee Debt Campaign's Executive Director Heidi Chow explained how private lenders in the global north are feeling the debt crisis and the action needed, from immediate debt cancellation to the challenge of genuine transformative change.
So I think a lot of people have heard about the global pandemic. A lot of people know that a lot of countries are facing the climate crisis. But what maybe has less attention is that actually 54 countries across the world right now are in a debt crisis. And a debt crisis essentially means that a government's debt payments are undermining its ability to deliver basic needs of its population, including things like healthcare and education.
The event went on for nearly 2 hours at the Quaker Meeting House, and towards the end, Heidi engaged with individual members of the audience and heard their thoughts and went on to take questions, with the attendees pleased by the information shared by the speaker.
About this justice campaign is it's so broad, it's so big, but she managed to articulate all the different parts of it, from things to do with debt and to do with the IMF and to do with the World Bank. And it was a very interesting evening.
The fact that the laws from the UK and the US could be used to change and cancel the debt, and if we don't help the countries of the south to resolve the debt crisis, the climate crisis will not be resolved. And so there was an imperative for all of us globally to work together towards that.
So it was really, really interesting meeting for me. I thought Heidi Chow was absolutely amazing, just giving these very, very comprehensive overview of why there is debt affecting developing countries.
I do some work myself in West Africa, so I was able to interpolate some of my own work, which is in Cameroon, but really it was interesting to find out what she did.
The only way out of this situation is to, first of all, cancel the debt, but also in the longer term to build the structures in place so that countries don't keep going back into debt crisis again and again and again. And so that's why we are also fighting longer term for real changes in the debt system, including having a way for countries to be able to have an independent process to have their debts reduced, and then ultimately we need to support a wider economic justice movement to change the rules of the global economy.